softened. Evelyn invited him to sit and enjoy the food with the family. Time passed. Evelyn's prizes almost never stopped. The family's life became better because of her. But Kelly's insecurity never changed. One day, the milkman came again, demanding payment. Evelyn asked Kelly for milk money, but he had already spent it. She had no choice but to ask for credit. The milkman reluctantly agreed, but warned that if she could not pay next week, he would stop delivering. Feeling humiliated, Evelyn still did not blame Kelly. Soon after, Evelyn won another prize. This time it was a sports car and a fully paid weekend trip to New York. But as she was packing, her son got into trouble and was held by the police. To handle the matter, she had to give up the trip. That night, she sat in the sports car, lost in thought. Her son came to apologize for ruining her plans, but Evelyn did not blame him. Over the years, she had already given up far more than this. She wanted to experience what it felt like to drive the car. Her son offered to teach her, but she refused. If she learned, she might not want to part with it. But the family needed to sell the car to cover expenses. Evelyn had already sacrificed too much. Later, Evelyn received a letter from another housewife in Ohio. Her daughter had won second prize in the same contest Evelyn had entered. She wanted to know what Evelyn's first prize slogan had been, and so, the two began corresponding. The woman invited Evelyn to join their contestant group. Many of them had achieved good results. Evelyn planned to go, but before she could leave, her youngest son caused trouble again. He had pulled up all the neighbors' tulips. Her trip was cancelled. Not only that, she also had to compensate the neighbors. Still, Evelyn did not scold her son. She faced it together with him. After some time, her daughter finally learned to drive. Evelyn once again prepared for the trip. This time, she left successfully. As they crossed the state border, Evelyn felt the scenery outside turn greener. Before long, they arrived at their destination. The group members welcomed her warmly. There, Evelyn found true friends. Together, these housewives studied how to write perfect advertising slogans. Of course, such activities would eventually end. Evelyn returned home, having gained one last chance to enter a major competition. She began writing her slogan, but soon, a phone call nearly crushed her. The bank informed her that a second mortgage from 3 years earlier would be due in 1 month. This meant that if she did not win the prize, they would have no money to repay. The bank would reclaim the house. The whole family would have nowhere to go. Evelyn had no choice but to tell the children. They blamed their father, but Evelyn insisted they still respect him. There was only one box of food left in the fridge. Evelyn served the last food and unplugged the refrigerator. The family's only hope now depended on the contest. Fortunately, Evelyn's slogan advanced to the finals, but the results would only be announced after 2 weeks. The wait was unbearable. Kelly tried to comfort her, saying there would always be another chance, but Evelyn knew this was the last one. If they did not win, the family would be homeless. The final day to move out arrived. In the afternoon, the children packed their belongings, ready to leave. At that moment, the phone suddenly rang. It was the call that would decide the fate of the entire family. Evelyn listened carefully as the contest results were announced. Do you want to know if Evelyn won? Follow me. I will share the rest of the story soon.